Hi there, VC. It's Craig again. I'm here finally to do my 2021 vinyl tag. There are 20 questions, so just buckle up and hold on. This is probably one of the longest videos I've ever done, but the questions are really cool, and it took me a little bit to look through my small record collection to try and piece something together. So here we go. First question is a discovery in 2020. So my discovery was Sun Volt. Even though I've heard their music, I was happy to discover that they were going to release this live album that they recorded live at the Orange Peel, and I really enjoy it. The second question is a quarantine buy. So I got this Kansas Song for America, and just to add to my Kansas collection. And next question, number 3, an LP you want to find in 2021. I really would like to find in the wild, or Discogs, or something for a decent price, but it would be Kiss Crazy Nights or Kiss the Elder. I would really like to find one or both of those albums. That would be awesome. Fourth question, a box set. I don't have a box set per se. I do own a 5 CD disc box set of Kansas, the first 5 albums, I believe it is. I wish I had it here to show you, but I actually have it at work, so I can jam to it. So maybe one of these days I'll do a video on all my Kansas stuff, and in more detail. I know I already did one, but I could show the box set as well. Number 5, a concept album. I consider it a concept album, and that would be Styx Paradise Theater. It tells the story of how it was when it first opened, and the glitz and the glam, and then as the record continues, it shows how it got broken down, and nobody goes to it anymore. Times change. So that would be my concept album. Next question. An album where artist band changed their direction. For me, it would be Rush. I don't own Permanent Waves, but I do own Moving Pictures. And for me, Permanent Waves and On is, to me, Rush changed their sound. I think maybe not the direction. It's still rock music, but like I said, I don't own Permanent Waves, but I do own this one, and especially Permanent Waves and this one, to me, set a different sound or different era of Rush. Number 7, a White Album promo. I don't have a White Album promo, but I do have the Kansas promo album. I don't know if you can make that out or not, but Point of No Return. This is for promotion only, owner reserved by CBS. Sale is unlawful. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. But anyway, don't have a white promo, but that is a promo album. Number 8, a compilation album. I've got this one, History of British Rock, and it's got Fleetwood Mac, Black Magic Woman, Mungo Jerry, Donovan, The Beatles, Ain't She Sweet, Derek and the Dominoes, Layla, Trogs, Wild Thing, just all kinds. It's 2 records of British rock that I really enjoy. Got that for 50 cents at a yard sale. Let's see, number 9. Question number 9, an album that tells a story. I have Rick Wakeman, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Even though there's a lot of music, it does tell a story in between. I love this. This is one of my favorite albums by Rick Wakeman, by the way. Again, it tells a story. A famous story written by Jules Verne. So that was number 9. So number 10, an album that needs a vinyl pressing. I don't have it on tape or CD or anything, but I chose Bruce Dickinson's Tattooed Millionaire. I remember that album, and I believe I had it on CD, and I really enjoyed it. I was sad that he wasn't with Iron Maiden at the time, or he took a hiatus to do his solo, but eventually he got back to him, so that's awesome. But I do like that album, and so yeah, for an album that needs a vinyl pressing, Bruce Dickinson's Tattooed Millionaire. Okay, number 11, a common album and an uncommon album. For me, I see this out there all the time, Loverboy. I do not see this one, however, out there all the time, where I'm at anyway, and that's Kansas's first album. Okay, so the next question, number 12, an EP. I don't have any EP on the show. I am sorry for that, but I do not own an EP. A girl group. I chose Vixen, The Runaways, Heart, but unfortunately I don't have any of those albums to show. But one of my favorite girls, though, and I don't know if it's considered a band, is I do love Carole King, especially this album, Tapestry. But as far as a band, again, it would be Vixen. I enjoy their music, The Runaways, and Heart, but I do not have any of those albums to show. Number 14, an album cover you love. There you go. Asia's first album. Look at that cover. That is awesome. That'd be an awesome tattoo. I don't have any tattoos. 52 years old. Haven't got any before. Not sure if I'm going to start right now. But I do like tattoos. I think they're really cool looking. But I just never owned one. I figure I was in the military. I was in a rock band for 4 years. No tattoos. So, there you go. So, an album you listen to the most. Here recently, and for a while, since Aaron sent it to me, I cannot stop listening to Lights Out by UFO. This album is awesome. I think UFO was really underrated, and they need to get a bit more respect out there. I really do enjoy that album, though. So that was number 15. Number 16, an album you had to get an OG copy of. There you go. Y&T Mean Street. I needed this. And when I saw this, still in the shrink, look at that hype right there. That's for JC from the flip side. He loves hype. Look at that hype, JC. But this album rocks. I listen to this one a lot too, but not as much as the UFO. The last album the last album I purchased, and that was Mr. Big, Defying Gravity. This album has a different sound to it. It's not quite the same Mr. Big as like in the late 80s or 90s, but this album still rocks. And I also forgot, guys, where it asked for an album you got to get OG copy of. I had this too, Sports. I saw this. I love this album. It's one of the first ones I got from my record collection from the 80s. So when I saw this, I had to replace my original Sports. And this is an OG copy. Love it. So that So anyway, I had to go back and say something. Number 18, an album they don't get. This one right here, Deep Purple, and it has the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra conducted by Malcolm Arnold. However, the music that's composed on here is by John Lord, one of the best keyboardists ever, besides Rick Wakeman. But so this album, I'll tell people that I have this, and they're like, "Huh? Deep Purple with an orchestra?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty awesome." So there's a lot of, like I said, it's classical sounding. John Lord composed it, but then there's also some rock in there. But you have to listen to the whole album to hear that. A punk album. I don't have any punk, and I'm not really into punk. I don't have anything against it. It's just that I'm 52 years old, and I've never really bought any punk, so I don't see that happening. But it says, for the question, 19, a punk album or closest thing I have. I think the closest thing I have is Metallica, Kill 'Em All. The reason is because it's so raw, it's so edgy, and it just makes your head just go with it. And I see videos of punk music, and that's what they're doing. I know I sound weird about describing it, but yeah, Metallica, Kill 'Em All, that's the closest thing I have. The last question, favorite 2020 reissue, and that would be Wildflowers by Tom Petty. I got the 3 record set. This originally came out in 1994, and I am happy to own it. I wish I owned the original, but this is awesome. So there you go, guys. That's my 2021 vinyl tag. Hopefully I didn't bore anybody. Please, I would ask for your support. Please subscribe to my channel, and drop me, drop me a line, and I answer back as much as I can and as fast as I can. So anyway, I wish you guys a peaceful night, and just keep rocking and spinning those albums, and buying that vinyl. And have a good night, and God bless.